In a world where electric vehicles are transforming the automotive landscape, one company stands apart. Toyota, a giant in the industry, has raised eyebrows with its reluctance to embrace electric powertrains fully. But behind their enigmatic stance lies a hidden genius, a strategic masterstroke that few have uncovered. Join us today as we embark on a journey to unveil this brilliant, unconventional approach of Toyota. The appointment of Koji Sato as the new CEO sparked anticipation and curiosity among the younger generation, who eagerly wondered whether the company's stance on electric vehicles would undergo a transformation. However, Sato astounded the world by reaffirming the vision set forth by his predecessor, Akio Toyoda. Embracing Toyota's philosophy, Sato firmly believes that achieving carbon neutrality in the automotive industry lies in the power of hydrogen and hybrid powertrains. In his own words, Sato emphasized the importance of maintaining a viable hydrogen option, stating, "Moreover, Sato recognized the need to provide customers with diverse choices, acknowledging that not everyone is currently on board the electric vehicle trend. By placing hydrogen at the core of the company's future, the ban on gas-powered cars by 2035 has received approval from lawmakers in Canada, Australia, the European Union, and the U.S. state of California. As efforts to reduce carbon emissions escalate, automotive manufacturers face immense pressure to transition from gas to electric vehicles. However, Toyota has openly defied expectations by refusing to join the COP26 agreement, which aims to exclusively adopt electric vehicles by 2040. The company has deliberately taken a cautious approach, asserting that the rush toward fully electric cars overlooks various crucial factors. This unconventional stance drew significant criticism toward Toyota's CEO Akio Toyoda. Under mounting pressure from critics and stakeholders, Toyoda announced his resignation from the position in January 2023, culminating a 13-year presidency at the helm of the world's largest automaker. Effective April 1, 2023, Toyota has been succeeded by Koji Sato. Back in February 2022, Jaguar, a renowned British luxury automaker, made headlines by publicly declaring their plan to transition to a fully electric lineup by 2025. Following suit, Cadillac and Volvo also announced their commitment to exclusively sell electric vehicles by 2030. As competitors like Honda, Ford, Mercedes, Volkswagen, and General Motors join the movement to phase out gasoline-powered vehicles in favor of EVs, Toyota's apparent lack of enthusiasm has garnered attention. Considering Toyota's track record of embracing new technologies, their deviation from this trend comes as a surprising twist. However, the reasoning behind their decision proves to be remarkably persuasive. Toyota expressed concerns about the practicality of a swift transition to pure electric vehicles. Outgoing CEO Akio Toyoda believes that the EVs have been excessively hyped and that an overabundance of them could present potential challenges. From his perspective, the lack of supportive infrastructure combined with the high costs associated with EVs renders their widespread adoption unfeasible. This viewpoint remains concealed from the public eye as electric cars presently account for only approximately 1% of the global automotive fleet. However, as the number of electric vehicles surges, the underlying reality will gradually become apparent. One significant challenge will be addressing the increased demand for electricity when EVs flood the market. The United States alone would require a 40% increase in power production by 2030 to meet the load demand generated by EVs. This would require approximately $100 billion to bolster the existing electricity supply chain. Although certain regions in Europe and Asia have more advanced grids due to higher EV consumer demand, they too would face significant challenges if every car owner switched to electric vehicles. Toyota's arguments indeed hold considerable merit. Firstly, the limited availability of electricity poses a significant challenge for widespread electric vehicle adoption. The current infrastructure may not be capable of supporting the increased demand, thereby hindering the feasibility of mass EV usage. Secondly, it is essential to acknowledge that the primary source of electricity worldwide still heavily relies on fossil fuels. Consequently, while electric vehicles may change the emission source from tailpipes to power plants, the overall reduction in emissions may not be as substantial as anticipated. Akio Toyoda's statement, which highlights carbon as the true enemy rather than combustion engines, suggests that critics may have misjudged the situation. Furthermore, the global adoption of electric vehicles is not occurring uniformly. Some regions, such as Europe and China, are progressing rapidly in their EV transition, while others, like the United States, are experiencing slower progress. Toyota recognizes that transitioning entirely to electric vehicles would leave a significant portion of its customer base in a challenging position. With an impressive sales record of over 10.5 million vehicles sold across 200 countries in 2021, Toyota has established itself as a leading automaker with a strong presence in global markets. This presence extends to developing countries where charging infrastructure remains severely lacking. These regions often lack the resources to invest in the infrastructure required to support widespread EV adoption by 2035. In addition to infrastructure challenges, the cost of electric cars remains a significant hurdle. While government subsidies currently exist to incentivize the purchase of EVs, their long-term sustainability is uncertain, particularly as mass production ramps up. Without these incentives, many consumers would find it financially burdensome to invest in an electric vehicle. These subsidies particularly drive the current affordability of EVs, and without them, the upfront cost could deter a significant number of potential buyers from entering the market. At first, the idea of a complete transition to electric vehicles seemed like an effective strategy for reducing carbon emissions. However, Toyota's chief scientist Gil Pratt challenges this notion with evidence derived from his mathematical model. Pratt's model demonstrates that a combination of gas-powered and hybrid vehicles on the road results in lower overall emissions compared to relying solely on electric vehicles. This finding forms the foundation of Toyota's reluctance to fully embrace electric-only vehicles. The company believes that adopting diverse powertrain options, including hybrids, represents a more practical and sustainable approach. As a result, Toyota is actively pursuing the production of hydrogen-powered vehicles as well. Electric cars depend on lithium-ion batteries, and as the name implies, lithium is a crucial component in their production. Unfortunately, lithium is not a widely available element on our planet. Toyota's team anticipates an imminent shortage of lithium when mass production of electric vehicles commences. Concerned about the limited supply and sourcing challenges, Toyota proposes a solution that addresses two issues simultaneously. They suggest using smaller batteries for hybrid cars instead of larger batteries for electric-only vehicles. This approach serves two purposes. Firstly, it helps mitigate the potential lithium shortage by spreading the limited resource across more batteries, and secondly, hybrid cars generate fewer emissions compared to traditional combustion engine vehicles. Do you believe their decision to wait it out is wise? Or do you think they are overlooking the opportunities in the EV market? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments section below. Thank you for watching until the end. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Tech Innovation for the latest news on the automotive industry.